Hey guys, this is Derek again, back with another update. I know it's late, but this is pretty much everything else, everything I picked up for the month of March. So yeah, I want to thank everyone who has seen and liked and commented on my Disney Movie Club pickups. So yeah, so thank you for that, and let's get on now with the like I say, the month of March haul. So start out, got Wreck-It Ralph, so Disney animated feature. I'm gonna try to go through these quick, by the way. Picked this up on sale in Best Buy recently towards the end of the month, and that's Meet the Robinsons. Another nice Disney animated feature. It's another one I picked up, Treasure Planet 10th Anniversary Edition. Of course, had to pick up Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Love this movie. Still remember going to see it in theaters opening weekend. So very happy and excited that they finally released it on Blu-ray. So there, a little bit closer. A couple more animated things. Got Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaur. Put my fat fingers out the way. And also picked up Ice Age, Continental Drift. Pirates, Band of Misfits. Got lucky and actually found this one with a slipcover. This is part of that 2-for-1 sale save station, at Best Buy last month. It was a lot of Sony titles, so this is one of the ones I got. Picked up Mulan and Mulan 2. Never seen Mulan 2, but I've seen, of course, Mulan. Seen it several times. Really enjoy it. So glad to have it finally. And the final animated thing, Rise of the Guardians. Next, picked up a few more titles for my Criterion collection. Picked up Breathless, Spine number 408. Haven't had a chance to open it up yet, but we'll soon. Also picked up a film called Letter Never Sent. This is a Russian film from 1959. Like I say, this is, I believe, still only $14.99 on Amazon. Spine number 601. Ministry of Fear, directed by Fritz Lang. 1944. Spine 649. As usual, actually got a little disc art. Then instead of a booklet, comes with basically a leaflet, but still good. Still got a nice little essay in there. So yeah. And the final Criterion title I got for the month of March, Terrence Malick's Badlands. This is from 1973. Martin Sheen and Sissy Spacek. Spine number 651. That's what it looks like on the inside. Let's see here. She had a little interior art of note. Trying to see a little bit better, but don't you? Oh, okay, that's a little bit better. And this one does come with the actual, you know, traditional Criterion book. Got Martin Sheen on the cover, Sissy Spacek at back. So yeah. Of course, picked up a couple of still books, and these were both Best Buy exclusives. Got Les Mis. And Zero Dark 30. Looks like all the way. And let's see here. Moving on. Picked up a couple of digibooks for the month. Of course, I got the Walmart exclusive of The Hobbit. Just got a, as far as interior art, map of Middle Earth there. And like I said, just a rather thick book actually. I'm pretty sure everybody's seen this. God knows how many times. So yeah. I'm a big fan of anything Peter Jackson does. So. And I got one called Wizards. Now this is a rather, you can see, very thin in comparison to The Hobbit. But yeah, all the 20th Century Fox digibooks are pretty much this thin. You know, so there's this, Patton, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Hustler. So, yeah. And this movie has the voice talents of Mark Hamill. So yeah. It's the 35th anniversary edition. I don't know if you can see that. And moving on, was finally able to pick up Argo. Of course, the Academy Award winner for Best Picture. Schindler's List. This actually is open. Love this one. Truly one of the greatest movies ever made, in my opinion. Got Lincoln, another Spielberg film. This was one of the movies that Argo beat out for Best Picture this year. There's a lot of glare. I apologize for this glare, guys. It's better. Got lucky and found this at Target one day on sale, and that's the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, and this is the Target exclusive with the lenticular cover. Right there, he's in the woods holding his axe. Move it over, he's sitting in the Oval Office. Maybe not one of the greatest movies ever made, but it's fun to me, you know. Also for the month, picked up the remastered edition of Terminator, finally. Got lucky, and for some reason, like I say, this is definitely the remastered version, and was able to actually find this in the 788 bin at Walmart. So I got it cheaper than what it's already going, and it's actually pretty cheap disc as it is. I've read the reviews as the picture quality is greatly improved of the original release, so I'll be checking it out for myself here shortly. Found this for $5 at Walmart. Finally, Point Break. Still one of my all-time favorite action movies. Another movie directed by Catherine Bigelow, the lady who gave us Zero Dark 30. Another one I got lucky and found in the 788 bin at Walmart. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Of course, Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. A movie written and directed by Shane Black, the man who directed Iron Man 3. So that was one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and add this to the collection. I've seen it once, it's been a while, but watched it one night on HBO or Cinemax, one of the two. Enjoyed it. So now I have it in the collection. Another one I found in the 788 bin, the Dirty Dancing 2 movie collection. So this is both Dirty Dancing and of course Dirty Dancing 2 Havana Nights. I actually found this with a slip cover. I love the original Dirty Dancing. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It's just a great movie to me. Was able to find The Sandlot at Walmart. So I love this slipcover. And of course I had the $2 coupon, so I was able to get this for I guess a shade over $8, I guess. It's pretty good. So, yeah, I still love this movie. I think saw it in college, obviously. So I can't remember if I actually saw it in the theater or if I saw it on campus one night during one of our movie nights from the campus activity board. But still love this movie. Still love just about anything about baseball. Was able to add another movie from my childhood to my collection. That's Willow. It's the 25th anniversary edition. One of my favorite Ron Howard movies. Found another title for my Universal 100 collection, you know, King Kong finally added that. So I just happened to find this at Target one day, $10. So yeah. I enjoyed this movie, and despite how much money it made at the box office, I don't think a lot of people will ever admit to actually liking it, but like I say, I liked it. Yeah. But then again, like I said, I'm a sucker for anything that Peter Jackson does. Here's another one. I just watched this one last night, but I bought it last month. That's The Perks of Being a Wallflower. This is a great movie. I have to be honest, I was actually blown away by how great this movie is. So, even loved the deleted scenes. I thought they were even great, the deleted and extended scenes. So yeah, I've made it through pretty much all the special features, minus the 2 different commentary tracks, and I'll probably be checking those out here shortly. So yeah, so if this is one that you don't have yet, you really should get it. Of course, got lucky and got The Life of Pi. I got this one online, actually on March 14th, 3/14, which was Pi Day. So I got this from an on-site company for $13.14. The week that like I said, it was the week it came out. Like I said, for one day it was on sale for $13.14. Couldn't resist. Like, that was a very cheap price. So even with shipping and handling, it still came out cheaper than what I could have gotten it in store or on Amazon that week. So yeah, lucky. Next, got Insidious, movie I have not seen, but I keep hearing great things about. The director of this, of course, is the director for the first Saw, and also did this one horrible movie with Kevin Bacon. I can't remember what the title of it was. It's just this really hard revenge type movie. Just ignore it. But this is also the same director who's got a movie coming out this summer called The Conjuring, which right now is probably my favorite trailer that I've seen. So it's one of the movies I'm excited to see this summer. So I thought I'd add this to the collection. Also went ahead and picked up the remake of Straw Dogs. I have the original over here. So I've heard some really good things about this remake. And I like the cast. So thought I'd add it too. This is something else I got, like I said, last month during the buy one get one deal at Walmart with some of the Sony titles. That's the other reason I picked it up. Didn't cost too much out of pocket. And one more. Finally added Attack the Block. I love this movie. Watched it several times when it was on, I believe, Stars Network. Loved it. I was kicking myself for not going to see it in the theaters once I saw it on TV and realized exactly how great it was and why people loved it so much. Yeah, this is a fun movie, and it's one I'm hoping never ever gets the American treatment. Doesn't need to be remade. It's perfect the way it is. Added one TV show. That's season 2 of That 70s Show. This was a fun show. It wasn't the greatest thing in the history of television, but like I say, it was fun. That's really all I can say. It made me laugh, which is really all it set out to do. There were no life lessons to be learned. Just sit back and watch a half-hour comedy and laugh. So yeah. So I already had season 1, so added this. I was lucky enough to get this, like I said, dirt cheap as well. Stuff's falling over. Will admit that I'm a big professional wrestling fan. Have been since I was a kid, so I still watch it. And so I got a couple of titles at Walmart, and they were having a sale on some of their professional wrestling discs. Picked up CM Punk, Best in the World, 2-disc set. And back, just not so much art, so much it just lists what's on each disc. So yes, I am a very big pro wrestling fan. So with that, I also added another title that they had on sale. That's WrestleMania 27. Just fitting, you know, since WrestleMania 29 was just last night. So, and the last of the Blu-rays that I added was the Alfred Hitchcock collection. There's 3 movies. You got Notorious, Rebecca, and Spellbound. I think these were all had been released a while ago as separate releases. They just recently re-released them as this part of this collection here, 3-disc collection. Open her up. Notorious, Rebecca, and Spellbound. Show you a quick glimpse of what the back looks like, and it's nothing but just the titles of the movies, you know. Notorious, let you know, cast and everything, and then of course the back, Rebecca and Spellbound, once again with the cast and crew. So yeah. So, love Hitchcock. So very happy to, always happy to add more stuff of his to my collection, and definitely like adding these 3 this way as opposed to the 3, like I say, individual releases. Like I say, this will save a little bit of space on my crowded shelf, I believe. Love that picture. And so with that, I also have 2 movie-related items, not actually movies, but items that are, like I say, movie-related. In keeping with the Hitchcock theme, picked up this book, Hitchcock, Piece by Piece. It's a little, say it's a book, like say, it includes, like say, pictures as well as text with removable memorabilia. Here's an idea of what it looks like on the back here. So yeah, so this has see the forward by his daughter Patricia Hitchcock O'Connell. Open her up for you. Let's see here, find something decent. Pictures. Every time you come across something that's memorabilia, you have this little page right here where you've got his silhouette. It says Hitchcock Piece by Piece. And let's see if I can do this. Just open this up and it tells you what's in here. Like for this one, 1944. It's the storyboard for Lifeboat. So pull this out. Show you what these look like. So yeah, so I thought this was pretty neat to have. Found this book at Half Price Books, one of my favorite places to shop. So yeah, so and just another book to add to my growing collection of books about, you know, great filmmakers. So happy to have this. And the very last item I picked up for the month, and this one, like I say, is movie related. As you may or may not know, next month a little movie called Iron Man 3 comes out, and so they've already started releasing tie-in memorabilia and stuff for the movie. So I picked this up one day. So you just see right here, it says Iron Man 3 official product, and this is what it looks like out of the box. It's basically a statue. I mean, just a figure. Doesn't really move much other than the hands move a little bit. Head, of course, moves. Maybe. Yeah. And move the legs a little bit. So like I say, this is really nothing but something just to, I don't know, just to pose, I guess. But yes, obviously I'm getting very excited for Iron Man 3, which is why I added this to my growing collection of things like this. So yeah, probably have him standing right next to, if you can look over my shoulder, I think you can see Captain America up there holding his shield with the American flag right behind him. So I'll be putting this Iron Man next to him. So yeah. So guys, that was my haul for the entire month of March. I apologize for taking so long to finally do this, and appreciate you watching. Please feel free to like, leave comments, and subscribe, and I will do my best. I've said this before, but this time I've meant it every time, but this time I'm really going to try hard. I'm going to do my best to try to do these on a more regular basis instead of waiting, like, you know, once a month. So we'll see how it works out, but I'm going to try my best. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye.